keeping this covenant. Man's had enough of it. Trust. My people are suffering every day. The sin that we smothered in. It seems like we loving it. Do we? Cause we never stopping it.
James is stopping.
Charles.
He's holding the leaflet.
Thank you, guys. 1 Peter 2 verse 2. So yeah, she took heed to the word. 2 was for the word of God. All praises that, 1 Peter 2 verse 2. All praise that Jake actually took heed to the word, because it's not an easy thing for someone to humble themselves down and to listen, especially someone that they probably know is younger than them. So it's good within their spirit, and it shows that she may have had that righteous spirit, but all she needed was to hear the word. Have you got that 1 Peter 2 verse 2?
1 Peter 2 verse 2. As the newborn babes desire the sincere milk
have you got 2, brother,
of the word, and that ye may grow thereby.
So 2 is for the Bible. For the Bible.
Yeah. Alright, again. 1 Peter 2 verse 2. As newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, and that ye may grow thereby.
Exactly. So that sincere milk she's having now, as a newborn babe, Most High willingly she grows in this thing and multiplies her good works. But all praises. Now we're going to move to the next mighty speaker. So yeah.
Oh, my sister. Come in the word. Sister, you got 2 minutes again? You got
2 minutes for the Bible.
Yeah.
Just 2 minutes. All praises.
So I'm sure you remember the conversation we had last
I
time.
do.
Did you go back and kind of learn anything new, or did you go back and research anything that we kind of told you, or
to be honest, not all of it.
see that? Okay. Let's get. What do you remember? Do you remember anything? What did God call you first?
Say again?
What did God call you? Do you remember what God said you were?
I don't know how to pronounce it. Help me.
Because this is important. You know what I'm saying? We don't want you to be amongst. And let's get Romans 12 as well.
Deuteronomy 29 verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
With who?
With the children of Israel.
Right. So you would be a child of Israel. You would be an Israelite. So that's what you would be, right? Because we can't take this information. See that? This information that we're giving to you is not something you should just throw away, right? You got any more? Romans 12, verse 1.
This is Romans 12 and verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
So we need to present our bodies as a living sacrifice, especially if we're receiving this word, right? And we hear it and we just kind of throw it. You know what I'm saying? That's not really ideal, is it, right?
Holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service, right? Verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Right, so we can't be conformed to the ways of the world. And that's forgetting, especially this, man. Let's get Matthew 4, verse 4. This is our daily bread, right? You know, we can't disregard the words of God, right? We need to meditate on the word daily, right?
Matthew 4 verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
So you should live, that's what we should be doing our best to live by. Right? So if we're forgetting this kind of information, because I'm sure if it was studied. So what do you reckon? Obviously, you know, we have to make money in that, but what's more important? Where's the good or what they're teaching you at account? Right. And obviously, even when it comes to your work, I'm sure it's very easy to remember, I don't know, what they teach you at work, what you're doing, or even, you know, them Cardi B lyrics. It's, everyone can remember the whole lyrics to WAP. We can remember that, but we can't, which is off. We can remember the lyrics that's talking so derogatively about women, but we can't remember that. We can't remember our true nationality. So you see, if we're conforming to the ways of the world, we're not going to be remembering these things, right? Let's say what the book is.
This is Joshua 1 and verse 8. The book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
So the book it shouldn't depart out of our mouth. So if it doesn't, for it to not depart out of our mouth, that means we're always, making time for the word of God. Right?
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
You what?
Thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
So day and night, but you should be making even 5, even 10, right? You always have time because we've got time to do, everything else. We go work. I'm sure we. You know what I'm saying? We got time. We got to make time for the work because it's important. He says, there's going to be famine, there's going to be death, right? And the thing that's going to keep us going is the Bible, right?
So right, 5 verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
So we can't, think of it as a joke. You know what I'm saying? We've got to be serious when it comes to it, right?
And put not off from day to day.
So we can't say, okay, maybe next week I'm trying to do my best. We got to start now. We got to take action now. You know what I'm saying?
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
You don't want to perish. I don't want to perish either, man. And give me Lamentations 3, 22. I don't want to perish in the day of judgment. I'm sure brothers don't want. I'm sure sisters don't want to perish in the day of judgment. And you know what? I want to say, I can praise the Most High for mercy. But let's get Romans 6 as well.
Lamentations 3 and verse 22. And it reads, it is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed.
Right, so because the Lord has mercy upon us, right? He has given us grace, right? That's why we're not consumed, that's why we're not destroyed. Some people aren't as fortunate to have that ability. Some people, you might do something super wicked, right? Not that there's a length or a degree to it, but you might do something really bad, and you're destroyed. You could do something, you could tell a white lie, and now you're wondering why the 254 is just splattered you all the way there. Because you're wickedness. Because the Lord is the one that judges, right?
Because his compassion is fail not.
Because God has compassion upon you. But it doesn't mean that we continue. You know what I'm saying?
Romans 6. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
Right, so should we continue in sin? Because the Lord has mercy upon us, should we now say, okay, maybe next year I'm going to do it? Or should we take action? What do you reckon we should do? That's what I'm saying. So that's why when we see you, because you're all people that can mercy when we gave you the we love and we care deeply. That's why we want to do our best to persuade you to come back to following the ways of God. We don't want you to be conformed to the ways of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because you're our sister, despite the fact that you're from. See that? Despite that you're from America, we don't want to discredit you. See, because like I explained to you last time, you come from this country.
What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid.
So we shouldn't.
How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? Verse 23. For the wages of sin is death.
For sin is death. I'm sure, I mean, there's going to be a time for it, but also we've been here until our time is.
Hebrews chapter 10 verse 26. For if we sin willfully,
we don't want to sin willfully. We want to make sure that our heart is contrite, sincere, right? Because brothers can go aim to be, the best and be perfect. Like my father is in heaven, but ain't like that.
for if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins.
If we hear these things, we can't do anything with it. You might as well live with it. It's going to be destroyed, but because the Lord has mercy upon us, right? The Lord did look at us go to because the Lord has mercy upon us, right? Like we read that, it's our responsibility as the Israelites, right? To not Colombians, we're not those people, we're the Israelites. So we've got to do our best and actually come back to his word.
Leviticus.
Because we don't understand what love is. We always thought that, you know, if you saw your other siblings, young brother, right? Who are the youngest? You're the oldest. Okay. So how old are your younger sibling?
It's 1 month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe like maybe the one that's maybe like you have a teenage brother or sister.
So I have one that is 11. My brother is 23.
Right, okay, cool. So like if your brother that's 11, for example, you know, if you saw him doing something wrong, you just say, okay, fine, do what you're gonna do. Is that real love? Is that showing love towards your brother? So like,
You have to show love.
right, exactly, and that's what I'm saying, because when we go to a lot of these like churches, they're not teaching us, they're saying, okay, come and do wrong. And the Bible is just something. The Bible teaches that we need to not make haste day in and day out. We can't just say, okay, tomorrow. You know, not take the action out.
Leviticus 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
So we shouldn't hate them, right? All our sisters, for example, we shouldn't hate them. So we shouldn't be treating them like before. We shouldn't be doing it because that's not love. You know what I'm saying? That's not loving your neighbour like yourself.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbour, right? Not suffer sin upon him.
Right? So to rebuke your neighbour is to correct. Right? So correction is, you know, correction is a good thing. A lot of the time we look at correction and we think, okay, you can't tell me nothing. When you're a young person, your parents say something, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me something 85. You're not trying to hear that. And that's something that we all have. You know what I'm saying? We all come to the understanding that how we would treat our parents, how we would talk to our parents, is because we were conforming to the ways of the world and not to the ways of God. Right?
Deuteronomy 8 verse 5. Thou shalt also consider in thine heart that as a man chasteneth his son, so the Lord thy God chasteneth thee.
Just like the Heavenly Father, He chastises us, just like the same thing. You might tell your sister, hey, that's wrong. You might correct her, but that's actually how you show that. Because through correction, hey, because the Bible is correction. The Bible is an instrument to measure our, how can I say this? Let's get that first, actually. Get that first.
Hebrews 4 verse 12. For the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and to the joints and marrow.
Right, the word of God is quick. Literally, you'll read certain things, you know, like you can't eat shrimp. See, hey, see that? Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's certain things that they kind of hit you. Well, I shouldn't have been doing that, but we haven't been taught that, right? So, like I was trying to say, the Bible is an instrument that we use to measure ourselves against, right? You kind of look at it and read, okay, I shouldn't do this, and then, and that's how you measure it, like reading what it says, and that's gonna be your conviction, because it's gonna tell you, hey, what you shouldn't do, right?
Acts 5 and verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men.
Because that's what we're supposed to do. When we come to this world, a lot of the time we think we're getting correct to the gospel. We think that we're doing things that are correct. Yeah, you know, you've been in a high state and you say, this kind of feels good. And there ain't no it feels good in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So we really got to let go of our carnal ways. You know what I'm saying?
Proverbs 14 verse 12, right? And it reads, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man.
Right, because there's a way that we think, hey, that feels good, or that looks good. You know what I'm saying? And chiefly as well, when you look at it, that's why a lot of our marriage statistics are very low. Because we look according to, we're looking carnally, right? We're not looking at the woman for the spirit, how she carries herself. That's what a righteous woman is. She knows, you know, she follows God, she fears God. It's getting
There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
right? Because the way it's just simple. Because there's things that we like to do, like he looks good, or she looks good, or he looks good. We don't want to be, we want to use the scriptures, right, to measure ourselves against it and to see how we fulfilling what we're supposed to be doing.
Proverbs chapter 5, verse 31. A greyhound, favor is deceitful,
Right, so favor is deceitful, right?
and beauty is vain.
Right, because beauty is vain. It doesn't matter how you look at girls. Right, because there's many women that look good.
Alright, you
It
can come
doesn't
in.
matter. Unless you're spirit, it's the thing that matters.
Alright, cool.
A woman that feareth the Lord,
A woman that what?
a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised.
She shall be.
Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates.
There's a woman that fears the Lord. She's being righteous. She's following the words of God. Wearing she's meditating on the day in, day out, right? That's what we want to. Hey, that's the word of God that we want to use to persuade you. You want to understand that you know who you are now. That's right, Israelite. That's what I'm saying, right? Because you know that. Because now what was before, we didn't understand that we were actually royalty. We didn't know that, right? Let's get it.
1 John 5 verse 3.
So this is what a woman that feels God, this is what she does.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
I mean, you could read that.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Right, so, you know, if you're fearing God, right, if you're fearing God, you're showing love to the Most High, chiefly, right? Because we say, and let's get the book of Isaiah 29 verse 14, every time we have to say, hey, I love the Most High God. But how do we show it? Right, you might have a dad, a brother, you might say, hey, I love you. But how do you actually speak louder than words? See what I'm saying?
They're trying to be 28.
Isaiah 29 verse 13, and it reads, Wherefore the Lord saith, For as much as my people draw near to me with their mouth,
Right, but with our mouth, that's what we like to say. Like, oh yeah, I love my brother, I love my sister. Right? How do we show?
and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me.
Our heart and our mind is the same thing. When you go into the Greek, you'll see that when it talks about heart, it's about the mind.
And their fear towards me is taught by the precept of men.
Because men are not teaching us. Like, this is what you should do to show you love. Let's get John 14 and 15. Yeah, because we think. How do you show me love? How do you show me love? Right, exactly. And that's what the Bible says. It's for Christ.
John 14 verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
So, remember any commandments? See that?
Don't steal.
Yeah.
Like, you have to, because I know it's in Spanish, right? But you have to respect your mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember some of them.
Okay, what about like how we dress? Yeah, like what kind of attire? Should I wear a dress? Should you wear trousers?
I don't think so.
Okay, let's see what the words of God say.
Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Tonight,
So what pertains unto unto a man. It's like
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
what does the woman wear that pertains unto a man? So what is women now wearing that used to be just for men? Right. And let's finish that.
Neither shall a man wear a woman's garment.
Right, because if I was wearing a dress, would you listen to what I'm saying? You see that? You see what, if I was wearing a dress?
Yeah.
Hey, that's confusing. Give me the book of
Thank you.
That's confusing. You can bring it closer.
Hello.
Yeah, so that's confusion. So we're not dealing with confusion. Neither is the Most High God. Let's read it.
1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 3. Sorry, 14 verse 33. For God is not the author of confusion.
For God is not what?
The author of confusion.
God is not the author of confusion. So we're not mixing. We're not men wearing dresses, right? We shouldn't be sisters wearing, trousers. Obviously, because there's things like at work. You might have restrictions at work. But, certain people they might work at like Levi's or whatever. And there's not really a lot of choice. So you might obviously really truly should have your dress. Something change into it. That's where we're at work, so we have to be wise. We have to be wise, right? Wise as sin.
For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
Peace. I'm saying God's the author of peace, right? And peace is not this brother wearing damn high heels and he's trying to preach the word of God. You're gonna listen to him, and he's got his nose painted, and that's confusion. You know what I'm saying, right? And the reason why that is, it's going to explain why we've had this philosophy. Right? Get that?
This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 48.
Right, so this is a curse that's upon the so-called blacks, the Hispanics, the Native Americans, the Civil.
Therefore thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Right, so we're going to serve our enemies, right? By serving them, what we do, we're following what they do. Because we've been taught by them in the education system, right? In who we should date, who we should marry, and how we should handle ourselves amongst each other. Everything we've done is been taught by them, right?
In nakedness and in want of all things, he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Right, so he's put a yoke of iron upon our neck. So that's why we've been thinking and conforming to the ways of the world, not according to the ways of God. See what I'm saying? And once we break free from this notion of conforming to their ways and following the Bible, we're going to have the ability to have them in slavery. The Bible says that. The Bible says that, what a man sows, that he's going to reap that. Because they've been doing, in the land, in the Americas, they've wiped out the Aztecs with their smallpox and all these diseases, right? And just defiled the land, right? Because really it was a rich place, but they've defiled it. But they're going to get their what do you think is going to happen to them? What do you think is going to happen to them? What do you think should happen to them for what they've done to us? You think they should, God's going to say, okay, that's fine, good. So what do you think God's got in store for them? What do you reckon? Let's read that. Let's get Isaiah 4. Let's get Revelation. Are you going because Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Because get me Jeremiah 6 and 2. Because like I said, we've had a self-hatred toward ourselves. Because we haven't learned to love one another. We haven't learned to love ourselves. Right? So let's hear it.
Jeremiah 6 and 2.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 6 and 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion
So the daughter of Zion, that's you. You would be a daughter of Zion, right?
to a comely and delicate woman.
Right. Comely and delicate woman. Right? Because that's what you would be. Comely and delicate woman. Because you're a daughter of Zion. You're above all nations of people. Right? And get me Deuteronomy 28 verse, I believe it's 56.
Deuteronomy
Yeah, go on.
28 verse 56. The tender and delicate women
So the tender and delicate women, that's our women, right? What's happened to them?
among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness.
Right, because that's what women should do. But because we've conformed to the ways of this world, right, we think, oh, because they gave me that child benefit check, or they've given me, and then look at the government's looking after me. I don't need a man. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit that our women have. But really, you know, and this is a curse because of our disobedience. Right? Finish that.
Go on. Her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter.
Right. So that's chiefly why our homes, they're not functional. You know what I'm saying? Because even the man, because even when we see in verse 54, that the man, he's evil toward his wife as well, and he needs his child. So there's no structure to our foundation. Everything's broken, right? Let's get that Matthew.
You see Isaiah 40 and verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing.
Right, so all other nations, right, but the Israelites, right, because the Lord loves us, we're the Israelites. Other nations are what?
They are counted as to him less than nothing and vanity.
And vanity. So the other nations, they're nothing, right? Because they've been telling us a lie. We're just Dominicans, right? We're Hispanic. We're what other words they have for what else they do? They have certain words that they use. Latino. What's a Latino? Where's Latino in the Bible? It's not in the Bible. See what I'm saying? So they've given us all these made up terms and made us believe that lie, right? But the Lord, right, because he loves us, right? Let's get to John 7 verse 6. John 7 and 6. Right? Let's hear that. Because we're the Lord's chosen. So we're his priority, right? So this is why we're chosen above all nations.
Right. Deuteronomy 7 verse 6.
Yeah.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto him himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people. So keep on reading as well.
The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people, but because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, have the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of the Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
Right, because the Lord loved us. Right, he took us out of tribulation. Right? And we're in tribulation right now. And when we will be redeemed, right? So everyone says, oh, when it's going to happen, it's going to happen on the Lord's time. Right? Let's hear. This is what's going to happen to the other nations.
Revelation chapter 13 verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Right, because some people, they don't want to listen to us. What's going to happen to them? You know? But let's see what God says, right?
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So the people that led us into captivity, they're going to go into captivity. That's captivity. Let's get Isaiah 40. And let's get Isaiah 60. So this captivity is slavery. So the same way we were slaves, they're going to be slaves in the kingdom of heaven. Right? So when the Jesus Christ, as you know him, or Yahweh Shai, which is his correct name, when he returns, these people are going to go into slavery because of what they've done to us. Right? So you still got us? I'll read it again, Slack.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword
Our
must be
Father
killed
who art
with the
in
sword.
heaven, give us this day our daily
Here is
bread.
the
For thine is the
patience
kingdom,
and the
power,
faith of the
glory,
saints.
Right, so
forever and ever.
these, so for example,
Amen.
these people that led us into slavery,
Give us this day our daily bread.
yeah, so
That's it.
What's about slavery?
Liverpool, stop to say.
Slavery.
For the Lord of the docks.
Yes. History.
didn't you also have a people in slavery?
Yeah, my son's 20.
So
Esau just rampaging through.
See that's confusion because they say they're from everywhere. But okay, they're from everywhere. See that?
Isaiah 14 verse 1. For the Lord.
This is the slavery that's going to happen when the kingdom of heaven is established. This is what the Bible says will happen, right?
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set.
So the Lord's going to have mercy on us, just like the Lord has mercy for His children to come to repentance, to come back to wake up and follow His word, right? He's going to have mercy on us. Continue.
And will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
So we're going to have our own land. We're going to be away from all these strange people, all these heathens, all these people that say, my son's Trini, right? And your son might be an Israelite, but you're not. Faithfully true, right? Right? But keep on going.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
So the strangers, they're going to be joined to us, right?
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
So you know what cleaving is? So when somebody cleaves, it's like, I'm holding on. You know, like you maybe your little brother kind of walking, he's holding on to your. So these other nations, they're going to cleave onto us, right? Because we're the light of the world. We're the chosen people, right?
Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
So we're going to take these people. They don't have a choice. We're going to say, hey, and we're going to take these people. I'm not him, but you know what I'm saying? Right, you see what I'm saying, right?
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
So we're going to possess them. You know what possess is? Possess. Right, we're going to possess these other nations, right?
In the land of the Lord, servants and handmaids.
And then jump to verse 21. So slavery, right, is us under these other nations, right? But let's get Revelation 2 verse 26 as well. Go to Revelation 2 and 26. So we're going to have these people in service, right? But it doesn't just mean, okay, I know I'm an Israelite and it's all fine. Because there's certain things we have to do, right? You got that?
Revelations 2 and 26.
So like I go to Revelations 14 and verse 12. I want to read that.
Revelations 2.
Revelations 2 and 26. Read that.
Alright. Revelations 2 and 26. And he have overcome, and he that have overcome and have kept my works unto the end.
Right. So he that overcome, we have to endure to the end, right? And enduring to the end means that we're keeping faith in Christ, in Jesus Christ, right? Or Yahushua, which is the correct name of the Torah, and keeping the commandments, right?
To him will I give power over the nations.
So to him will I give power. It doesn't mean everyone's going to have that. Right? Not everyone's going to have that ability. Some of our people are going to be destroyed. And that's where I kind of weep for my people, man. Because you see how people we're destroyed as a nation because we want to come on to worldly ways, right?
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
So the Israelites, they're going to have the ability to rule over these nations with a rod of iron. And that's what when I said you reap what you sow. So if you reap wickedness, you're going to get wickedness. If you be a clown, you're going to get clown things. You know what I'm saying? So it just is and get people in this room. Because we have to be on one accord with both sides. Right? Look, Revelation 14 and 12. Right? Because and that comes with when it says overcome, you have to endure. Endurance is not just okay, one day, 1 week, is he coming back today? It's not that. You have to keep on enduring. You know what I'm saying? And it's a tough challenge. But we have to run the race so that you can win, right? Let's read that.
Revelations 14 and 12.
Yeah.
Here is the patience of the saints.
Patience is a key thing, right? And she's probably going to slavery. She's going to slavery, right? But the patience that we need to have is to be able to endure, right? You know what I'm saying? We've got to be patient, just like with a little kid. And that's what we are. We're all babes. So, get me the Matthew 18, right? Because we're all babes. We're all little children. That's what we should be. No one's above anyone, right? Age doesn't mean wisdom. Because something is older than you doesn't mean make sense. Because we can all learn something from each other, right? So we finish that.
Here is the patience of the saints.
Huh?
Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus.
So we have to keep the commandments and faith in Yahushua. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just okay because I'm nice to everyone. Right? We still have to have faith in our Lord and Savior too, right? And let's get
Matthew 18, verse 1. And So at the same time came the disciples unto Jesus, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?
Right, because our Lord and Savior was asking, the disciples were asking, who's the greatest? Right?
And Jesus called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them. And he said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children,
Become as little children, right?
ye shall not enter into the kingdom of
So
heaven.
if we don't humble ourselves, and then read verse 14 as well.
Verse 14, it reads,
If we don't humble ourselves, we're not going to enter into the kingdom of heaven, right?
verse 14, even so it is not the will of your Father which in heaven.
So like it was 14.
Whosoever therefore shall humble himself
So if we do humble ourselves, right?
as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven.
Because that's being humble. That's having humility. That's not boasting. Right? We don't want to boast. Right?
This is Isaiah 14 and verse 21.
And even on the point, because I wanted to show you even what we said in regards to the slavery. Because, you know, it will speak for itself.
Reads, prepare slaughter for his children,
Right?
for the iniquity of their
Right,
fathers.
so for the iniquity of their fathers, for the wickedness that their fathers have done to us, that's why they're going to put into slavery. Right?
That they did not rise, nor possess the land.
Right, so they don't rise again. Because everyone's tired of this kingdom. I'm tired of, you know, having to pay for water that you get from the sky. I'm tired of it, man. We're all tired of it. You know, this isn't our rest. You know what I'm saying? Right?
The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 3. Chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you,
Hear this word.
O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
You only have a name. The Lord's not dealing with every nation of people. He's only dealing with the Israelites. Right?
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
So that's why we're being punished, right? Because of our wickedness, because of our sins that we commit. We've inherited the sins of our forefathers.
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
We have to be on the same accord. Just like a husband and wife. You have to be on the same. If you're not on the same place, she's telling you, let's go this way. We're going that way. There's no order to the household. There's no order. Even when it comes to living inside, he's not going to deal with someone that's down fornicating. The Lord's not dealing with it. The Lord's not dealing with homosexuality. The Lord's not dealing with every nation of people. He's only dealing with two people. So if we as people, right, what do you think we should do? Right, exactly. That's what right, we should. Let's get Acts 13, 3 and 9. Because these things are important. If you have any more questions.
Deuteronomy 10 and verse 12. And now Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
Right.
But to fear the Lord thy God,
To fear him,
to walk in all his ways,
to walk in all his ways, to follow his, to do his commandments, right?
and to love him,
To love him, right? Because to love him is to keep his commandments. That's how we show him right?
and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord
To the Lord, right?
and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
Right, so that's what we need to do, right? And before we do that, before we do these things, before we even, and get me first people, 4:17, right?
Acts 3 verse 9.
So we need to, 3:19, we need to come to a place of sincerity, right?
Acts 3 verse 19. Repent ye therefore and be converted, that your sins may be blotted out, when the times of refreshing shall come from the presence of the Lord.
Because the time of refreshing is coming. You see all these missiles in, you know, Taiwan, China, and all of that. They're gonna blow up this place. And me, but the brothers here, the sisters here, I'm sure yourself, you know what, I want to have the ability to rule these nations. I'm sure you want to rule over these nations, right? And let's get
1 Peter 4 and verse 17.
right? And before that, we have to understand. We have to understand that if we know these things, right, we are the ones that are going to be judged first. Because judgment begins with us, especially if we have the knowledge of it. So we have to be sincere, man. Sometimes brother might slip off, you know, he's kind of, you know, when it's, you know, when, you know what I'm saying? Kind of get, you know, kind of get caught up, you know, you get jammed up, you know what I'm saying? But judgment's going to start with us. Let's read that.
For the time is come that judgment must begin.
So judgment, the time has come that judgment must begin. That's why you see people just dying just like that. He was fine yesterday, today his head's missing. Read that.
At the house of God.
So read it from the beginning.
1 Peter 4 verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God.
At the house of God. And let's get first Corinthians 3 and verse 16. Because we are the house of God.
And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel?
Right, so he's saying, if it's going to begin at us, what punishment do you think we're going to get? Because we know it. Yeah, that's scary. That's very scary. So that's even with us. We have to be, if we're out here teaching you, we have to make sure we're sincere. Right? Because that's very scary. That's why it says you don't make many teachers. Because not everyone's going to be a teacher and they teach you, hey, do what you want. Let's hear that.
1 Corinthians 3 verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Right, so you're the temple of God. And judgment's going to begin at the temple of God, right?
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
Right. God's going to destroy. If we defile our temple, God's going to destroy us. Right? So, you got any questions? Any questions? Praise God. We can call you again. Maybe we'll see you again, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm sure you have the...
Yeah, I do have it.
So if you want to check it out, Instagram, DM us, like, it would be mighty, because I know, you know, a lot of the Northern Kingdom, Mr. Northern Kingdom, man. Northern Kingdom, there's two kingdoms in Israel. You had the Southern Kingdom and you had the Northern Kingdom. And the Northern Kingdom is mainly made up of your Latinos, so-called, the Hispanics that you see. That's the Northern Kingdom. So we don't really see that. Remember last time I spoke, we don't really see a lot of your people.
Yeah.
Because you're hiding. I don't know what I'm saying. You're hiding. We don't see a lot of your people. So when we come across your people, you know, we want to really show you that, you know, we're the same people. That we love you. That's what we want to show you. Right? So like I said, your family, your brothers and sisters. You're welcome, you know what I'm saying? You're welcome. Any questions, like I said, DM on Instagram. Contact me.
Thank you so much for your time.
That's important, man. I can't wait for that Northern Kingdom spirit, man. Man, see that? Are you believing God? My brother. See that? Let's get